Hi, my name's Amber, and I'm going to be presenting to you about Ryanair's recent failed campaign from December 2020, as well as proposing a new campaign and discussing the relevant models and theories that were used to create it. So, first, here's a bit of background information about Ryanair. They're one of Europe's biggest low cost airlines, and they connect to over 240 countries. And obviously, throughout the pandemic, the tourism industry has suffered immensely, and this has impacted flights, and flight levels are currently down by 43.5%. Ryanair's mission statement is to offer low fares that generate increased passenger traffic while maintaining a continuous focus on cost containment and efficiency operation. So let's have a look at their failed campaign. Ryanair debuted their Jab and Go television advertisement, which encouraged consumers to book low cost flights and fly abroad. So, in summary, the advert showcased a younger demographic group who were enjoying themselves at the beach, followed by an illustration of a vaccine bottle with the slogan Jab and Go. The campaign was removed by the ASA after being deemed irresponsible. So, here is some evidence of campaign failure. The campaign sparked outrage from the general public, who were extremely unhappy about it, and the campaign received over 2,000 complaints to the ASA. But why did it fail? Well, the campaign launched right after Christmas on the 26th of December 2020, and at the time of the release, the majority of the UK was abiding by local restrictions from coronavirus, with some areas having been put into lockdown due to rising COVID cases. There was also no official announcement from the government as to whether having a vaccine would be a necessary requirement with travelling abroad, or any other information was available with regards to a vaccine distribution plan. Therefore, the timing of this advertisement was poor due to the current situation of the UK in relation to the pandemic. So, to relaunch the campaign, we know that the Jab and Go campaign failed due to wrong execution of timing and spread of misinformation in relation to the COVID-19 vaccine. So the new campaign uses the SOSTAC model to assess the situation analysis, as well as derive some carefully considered objectives, strategy, tactics, action, and cost of the new campaign. The 5S model was also used to create digital communications objectives and tactics which suit the needs of the organisation and are consistent with the brand's mission and vision of being a leading low-cost airline. So, a SWOT analysis was conducted in order to assess the brand, and one of the strengths of Ryanair is a high competitive advantage through their company's low cost branding, whereas a weakness is their negative brand perception. But with regards to the opportunities and threats, they have an opportunity for the Always Getting Better program, which enables them to improve aspects of their brand, such as their customer service. However, the most severe threat that they're currently facing is the COVID-19 pandemic, which has hugely impacted the tourism and travel industry. So, moving forwards, using the 5S model, these are the proposed smart digital communications objectives, along with the relevant KPIs to monitor and track the progress throughout the campaign. The first objective is to increase the number of followers on Facebook and Instagram by 5% by September 2021. So this is under the category Sizzle in the 5S model. The second and the third objective are to sell, and this will be done by increasing the number of subscribed customers by 10% by July 2021, and increasing the click-through rate to the website from emails by 10% by July 2021 also. From the SWOT analysis, the new campaign's goal is to encourage customers to buy holidays at a low price, and it has been created with customer safety as a priority. Ansoff's growth matrix was used as it is widely recognised as one of the most significant tools for businesses, and a market penetration strategy is proposed to attract customers, as this type of strategy takes advantage of low prices to increase product demand and therefore increase market share. The campaign will primarily target Generation Z, as it has been discovered that young people, especially those aged 18 to 21, have the lowest annual income, and this reflects Ryanair's mission statement. From the situation analysis, the following customer persona created, and this is Sophia Jones. She's a university student and she's 21 years old, and she loves to travel without breaking the bank. Her interests are socializing with her friends and family and exploring new places, and she's influenced by celebrities, her friends, and family. Though she's worried about flight cancellations, losing her money and booking, and concerned about COVID-19 and the disruption it causes with travel restrictions. So, in order to target Sophia Jones as the target consumer, we'll be using social media marketing, a social media influencer, and email marketing as the relevant tactics. This type of multi channel marketing is ideal for a market penetration strategy, as there's scope for a wider and more efficient reach to the market. Social media marketing is one of the most effective digital marketing strategies that there is. Especially during the COVID-19 pandemic, businesses have the opportunity to be able to reach more customers who might be inaccessible due to traditional marketing strategies because of the current restrictions. The use of images in advertising, in particular in social media advertising, leads to excellent retention rates, even when users only see them for a few seconds. This is why images have been used throughout the new creative proposed for the new campaign. The second tactic is using a social media influencer. And the social media influencer proposed is Dr. Alex George, who has 1.9 million followers on Instagram. Using a social media influencer is the ideal approach to target young customers, as Generation Z are the sector with the greatest trust in social media influencers. However, the market environment is dynamic, and in order to successfully market a brand, companies have to be aware that they must identify a suitable influencer to effectively promote themselves. As a result, the social media influencer who is proposed to represent Ryanair's new campaign is Dr. Alex George, who is a previous Love Island contestant and is now a mental health advocate as well as an NHS doctor. Dr. Alex would be an ideal influencer for the campaign, as he has a trustworthy reputation and has promoted COVID safety throughout the pandemic. This would resonate with consumers, and having a trustworthy influencer would increase the trust in the brand. Email marketing is a cost-effective method which is popular amongst companies and is why it's been chosen as the third tactic. Firm-generated social media advertising operates synergistically with email marketing. So because of this, email advertising will be run alongside the social media adverts. Once customers have signed up to claim exclusive access to the best flight deals, a welcome email will be sent to the customer after they've registered their email through the website. Later on, they will be showcased exclusive offers and flight options and highlighted the COVID refund policy. They will also be given the opportunity to register via Facebook, and this will give us access to some of their profile information in order to target them with personalised adverts. Email personalisation and social media advertisement personalisation is an important factor when using these marketing tactics, as this will create additional interest for subscribers that were previously less interested. For the action section of the campaign, a Gantt chart was created to display the campaign's scheduling pattern, the timing and the milestones of the tactics within a 12-month timeframe. And this has been credited by marketing experts and emphasised the importance of creating this detailed time schedule. To begin with, we have planning elements such as a budget discussion and campaign approval, which is followed by the relevant media preparation from an agency. The main campaign itself is scheduled to commence the first week of April to advertise the upcoming summer holiday period. And as you can see, the social media campaign will launch at this time, as well as the email marketing to already subscribed customers. And the social media influencer is also scheduled to post throughout these 20 weeks. Once the campaign is coming to an end, email remarketing tactics will be used to encourage any later year bookings.
To ensure the decided 3 tactics are a success when the campaign launches, a development period of up to 4 weeks has been allocated beforehand, which is also followed by a 2 to 3 week testing period. This will be done for each of the tactics. The development period incorporates plenty of time to make sure everything is right leading up to the campaign. And then the testing period allows room to revisit and make any amendments before the launch of the campaign and make any final tweaks. As well as that, the KPIs will be checked whilst the campaign is running in order to prevent strategy failure. This will be done at the end of each month to ensure targets are being met throughout and to stay on track. They will also be fully evaluated at the end of the campaign alongside the reflection on the campaign's objectives in the evaluation process.
For the cost section of the SOSTAC model, the objectives and task method has been chosen in order to analyse the objectives and task at hand and determine a suitable marketing budget from this. The current budget for the campaign is a proposed total of $205,000, and this incorporates all of the costs needed to use all of the tactics mentioned previously. So the website maintenance and email marketing have been calculated alongside the social media influencer and social media marketing, which are all the main tactics that will be used throughout the campaign. These are the current KPIs proposed alongside their SMART objective in order to monitor and track the progress throughout the campaign. The KPIs, audience growth rate, and engagement on social media relate to Objective 1, and these will be measured to track the audience reach and increase as a result of the campaign launch. To do this, Facebook Ads Manager will be used as Facebook is one of the leading enterprises within social media advertising and is renowned for its comprehensive data collection. All of the KPIs proposed will be tracked monthly in order to reflect upon them in relation to their objectives and track their progress throughout the campaign, as well as being reflected on towards the end of the campaign. With regards to any ethical issues, the issues related to the previous campaign stemmed from the misleading messaging as ruled by the ASA. So, looking towards the future, it's important to be aware that many factors go into making decisions regarding vaccines. And until official announcements have been made, these decisions have the potential to change. An additional ethical concern is to do with GDPR and ensuring that any data that is collected is specifically for the further development of Ryanair and the company and the services. To conclude, the airline industry has faced major disruption as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic. And moving forwards, Ryanair need to consider this disruption through their new campaign and be more mindful of how their messaging will be perceived by the general public. Lastly, the new campaign has used both the SOSTAC model and the 5S model, and from these created clear and concise and smart digital objectives which are in line with Ryanair's overall mission and vision of the brand to be a leading low-cost airline. Thank you for listening.